All right, so it's in there. It's not easy to get that in there. I think there's a couple things. One, it's a little bit tight from side to side, I think. And you can see right there, there is some space there. Now, I'm going to be using one of these from Voodoo Labs to control the channels. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of fit this in there, and we'll come back and I'll kind of show you what's going on. So I am going to go ahead and so this is coming from this guy right here. So we got an amp switcher, and I got a couple more amps up that way, up on the top of the racks up there. But so right now I've got 3 populated, or not populated, but I'll be using 1, 2, or 3 at the moment. And this one's on 1, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. Okay. Doesn't lock like in there. I mean, you can tell that it's plugged in, but it doesn't feel real tight. It doesn't feel loose, but it doesn't feel tight. So just feeling the knobs here. There's not a lot of resistance. I mean, they vary from knob to knob. I mean, it feels a little resistance. So it doesn't. It's not real hard to turn, but it's not real easy. They vary a little bit, but they feel pretty good. All right, so let me get the channel switcher in here, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back on the back side of the amp. So it's all the way in there, and I've got the channel switcher kind of wedged up above the amp. So now one thing that I did notice is, that you need to use that switcher, you'll need an insert cable. But if you have it in a case, and it doesn't have a lot of space here, this actually sticking out like that, this is sticking out too far. I'm gonna have to get like a right angle, I don't know, some kind of right angle adapter here. Maybe even like a little, like 1 foot TRS to TRS, something like that. So anyway, so this will be like hanging here, and then, or something like this. It'll just be kind of like hanging here, and then another little short cord going into the foot switch. So that's probably what I'll have to do to get the back on this thing. For now, I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I suppose that's kind of cheap. I don't really need to think about it too much. I can just leave it like this for now, and then, it's not too hard to just plug in a thing when you get it out. But I'm thinking about having a little extension made for this, because I want to put a panel back here, and just for like quick disconnect stuff. So even though it's just a short distance, just to be able to not have to having the power like a locking cable, so the power never comes out, the speaker cable never comes out, that sort of thing. So but for right now, I can just pull it out and stick it in. That'll be fine. But that'll be something that kind of changes as we go forward. That'll be a little while though. So all right, so that's where the foot switch goes. And let's see. So here's the back of all the giant mess. So you can see we have a right there. So that we have the DI, or the balanced out. Yeah, so we have the balanced out. So that's coming out and going into the audio interface, which is right there. And then we have a speaker cable that's going from the amp, and the other end of this is what we should plug into the amp. All right? Or no, we need a second cable. So I think it's up front. Let me grab that. And okay, we're back. And this is super long for what we're using it for, but this is really just to test out the amp, because one of the first things that I have to do, and I only have a couple more days left to do it, is get the amp checked out and make sure that everything works. Should probably put something in here. I have to think about what to put in there to test out the loop. So, but I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm just gonna kind of finish up, just gonna show you what's going on. So so we have we have this, which is the amp switcher, and we have the signal coming out. So the guitar's going to be plugged in the front. Signal when amp 1 is selected, we're going to have this that's going to go out to the front of the amp. It'll signal come through the amp. It'll come back here to the output of the speaker, set to 8 ohms, and then it's going to come back and go to the amp output, and then we have the that amp is going to go, so whatever's amp is selected is going to come out through here and go into the from amp selection on the load box here, and that's going to apply a impulse response, and then the output of that is going to go into the audio interface, and that's what we'll be hearing. So I'll probably be streaming that on Twitch. So there'll be a link down in the description. If you want to hear what it sounds like, come on over there, and I'll probably do a video. But if you want to see it first, go there. So because I'm not even going to turn it on yet. I don't even have it plugged in yet. So I need to make sure that I have to know which one is on, or like which way the thing is, which way the switch goes. If up is on or down is on, and then we can. I'll just read through the manual a little bit, and yeah, then we'll do a little test run, and I'll get something to stick in the effects loop, and we'll need to test the line out too. So I'll probably plug that. So we'll be doing a little bit of messing around. Turn it off, stick this in the other speaker, make sure the other speaker output works. I don't have any, I suspect it's all going to work. I think the people over at Ceriatone have a good reputation, so I don't expect anything's going to be an issue. But anyway, I just want to go ahead and hook it up and get it set in there and do the unboxing, and let me show you the front. Okay, so here's the front again. So now I have the control switcher kind of just wedged up in there, just pushed up against the foam, and we should be able to switch between channels. I'm pretty sure I have those things hooked into 1 and 2, but anyway, but that's where the control switcher will live. And then get this turned off here. All right, and then we'll be going through this stuff. So pull this forward just another smidge. Oh man, it's so heavy. All right, so but that's what it looks like, and I'll look forward to turning it on tomorrow. Switches feel really good. So until probably tomorrow, I will check you guys later. But it'll initially will be on Twitch. So go check out if you want to see kind of ask me questions, or have just kind of a little interaction about the amp, then that's probably the best place to do it, because I can do it kind of live. Based upon my schedule, I don't know how often I'll be able to stream, but we'll see. I should be able to do it. I'm hoping they'll be able to do it regularly as soon as I get moved and everything, which is coming up pretty soon. And yeah, so yep. So check me out over there, and I'll post some more stuff here when I get it all set up. And this is, it's just gonna be bare bones. I don't have my pedal boards out or anything. So it's really just gonna be a guitar, maybe a pedal or two. I got another pedal we need to test out, so I'm gonna put that in front of the amp, and then probably in the effects loop. That's probably not a bad one to put in the effects loop and just see what happens. So, all right. So I'll check you guys later.